Yeah.
So this is the 5th year of Destrumpkin. Thank you all for everybody who's donated pumpkins to help the cause. This little one is from my mother. Mom, good job. That's the one that Karen's going to throw at me. So thank you for that. Love you too. This year we have a nice medley of weapons, or a medley of metal. Good play on words. The bat, obviously self-explanatory. The scimitar. We have the ornate clay sword, which is not too durable, but it looks cool, so we have that going for it.
Whee!
Then we have a very, very nice full 10 katana. Very expensive, but we're going to beat the shit out of it today and see what it does. A cheaper katana, which we're going to beat the shit out of and see which one performs better. We have I knew this one. I just had it. It's called a bludgeoning weapon, but we'll go with that then. We also have just your nice little steel hand baton. And then I was hoping for a shovel, one of those collapsible shovels that the United States military use. You can slice with it, you can chop with it, and you can bludgeon. It's also got a spike or pick at the end that we're going to try. And hopefully it's durable. Again, thank you very much for the majority of these weapons by Bud K. Sadly, they don't give me any money, and I have to buy all these. So here we go. We also have the rancid old soup, which everybody seems to enjoy watching be splattered all over me. So here's that ornate style sword. It looks cool. It is made in Pakistan. Good job, Pakistan. I have a very sinking feeling it's going to break, bend, or otherwise just be obliterated because it's a bit of a piece of crap.
Let's show off the handle.
It looks cool though. Definitely has got cool micardia. Nice little design, brass pommel. Really cool flare. I've swung this around a couple times and these wonderful dragon talons decide to stab me in the wrist. So you might see some blood from the weaponry. All right, so what we're gonna do is a tangential chop and then a nice little vertical chop. Again, I'm expecting this thing to break, so hopefully I don't get any pieces of anything in me.
Or break my phone.
Or the 3, 2, 1, and go.
Look at that.
Wow. Okay, that completely had no problem. The blade still nice and straight. And that just obliterated that without even trying.
Pumpkin is nowhere near as rotted as I thought it would be.
Yeah, we thought that we'd get some rotten goodness. But that mar or folding right there in the blade, that's been there since I bought it. So never really worried about it. But wow, that did a lot better than I thought. Okay, well, we're gonna put the head back on and then try and do a nice little vertical chop and maybe get this thing to bend because wow, I was impressed. I thought that was gonna break. And go. My aim is to go right through the stem. As we've seen in previous years, my aim sucks. So, hope for the best, right? Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Broken sword.
Oh, no. Wow.
Handle's
How
still
did
cool.
that even, I'm so confused.
Handle is still cool, but blade broke right at that weak point, that style point that they were all like, ooh, look at this is so cool for style, is where it broke. Pakistan, no.
I mean,
sorry, Pakistan, you F that one up. Good slicer, not good chopper. And 1. All right, with the depressing break 1 of weapon 1, we're going to try something a little less flimsy, we're going to go with, even though I know the rattling sound doesn't give anybody some warm fuzzies. What we're going to do is, again, a tangential chop. We're going to do an actual chop. Then I'm going to rotate this, get a spike, try and do it that way. Here goes with the first tangential chop, and always avoid all your phones and body parts. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Ta-da! Didn't break. Didn't even cut through it like I tried, man. I gave it a nice hefty swing. We got a nice little chop through here, and then I think the teeth caught in, and then there you go. The handle is already loose. The problem with this one, it's also 2 pieces, so it unscrews for portability, but it also ruins durability. But other than that, pumpkin Didn't win, but didn't break. So one. So now we're gonna do a vertical chop on the count of 3, 2, and 1. That was more bludgeoning. Again, still did pretty well though. Not bad for a durable little shit shovel. All right, with a minor twist adjustment, we now have a nice little pick. It's gonna go and puncture, and then puncture, and we'll see what happens, all right? A count of 3, 2, 1.
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm more worried about the pumpkin. Went in. That's about it. Went in. That's all it did.
Can't even hardly see it.
There it is. That's all it did. So, very, very crappy weapon. 3, 2, 1. All right, so I finally remembered the name of this thing. It's called a tanfa. Basically designed to use as defense when something chops down. You put it against your forearm, it blocks it so your forearm doesn't break. You could use it in a myriad of different ways as basically a night watchman club like that, or as I said, the defense, but it has a punching end and a cracking end. So we're going to try and do as much as we can to this pumpkin, but so far it's a little bit more durable than it looks. So if we're going to first do a quick bludgeon, like a nice little, and do a nice little bat style to it, okay? All right, when we're ready, 3, 2, 1. And pretty much nothing happened, but we gave it a black eye. Not very much at all. It's very, it's more blunt force trauma, not very good for slicing or puncturing, but does have tips and capabilities to do that. So now what we're going to do is rotate it and use it as a punch. Nice little punch. Probably going to break a wrist, so everybody be ready. It's going to suck. 3, 2, and 1.
Did you break your wrist?
No, but that was not pleasant. Nobody heard anything. That's a good thing. But yes, the punch basically only did a modicum of damage. Not very much. A little bit of puree. That's about it. It's a nice strong. I thought it was a good strong punch, but we'll see what happens. And then we have my wrist. We have this part, which is good for a nice smash onto it. So, see if I can fuck my wrist up anymore. Hey.
How about no?
The count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Ow! Okay. Well, the tonfa is a unpleasant weapon, which against a pumpkin is mediocre at best, and yeah. Ow. Right, the next weapon is actually a collapsible baton. As you can tell, it's very cheaply made, but very easy portable, and it works. It's only about 2 feet, 2.5 feet, but it's steel, unlike the tonfa that we just broke my wrist on, so hopefully it does a little bit more damage. Okay, when we're ready, 3, 2, 1. Wow, that actually did better. Actually, like a solid divot. That'll break a bone, or, well, not a pumpkin, but it'll break a bone, I guess. That didn't hurt my wrist either.
Yay!
We could do one more as a nice little like side whack. Still straight, so that didn't bend. try it again one more time with a nice little side whack and see if we can actually give this pumpkin some help. When we're ready, 3, 2, and 1. Basically the same exact spot, and I finally did a little bit more damage, but again, not enough to be proud. All right, so the next one is a scimitar. Nice little curved blade, fun. Again, it's another, I'm guessing, Pakistani blade, so we all saw how well the other one stood up. Let's hope this one's a little bit better. This one has been in my arsenal for over 10 years. The handle was modified because I apparently have too little of a hand. But other than that, we'll see what it can do today. First, I want to try and circumcise because that's always hilarious. It proves I have accuracy. When we're ready, 3, 2, and 1.
That made a fun noise.
There you go. And chopped right through it. Thank you. But yeah, apparently my accuracy is still cool. That nice little sound and no bends or warps or anything like that. When we're ready, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. Yeah, not the best of chops, but it made it through. All right. Well, the blade did pick up a little warp. It's now not straight, so Pakistan again screwed this up, so we may have broken weapon 2. We'll see what happens. We're going to do a nice little overhand chop and hope. Ready? 3, 2, and 1.
Well, there you go.
Wow. Not that bad. The bend hasn't gotten any worse. You can see it kind of deviates off to that. You can see it.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Yeah. So that was from the tangential chop. The straight down did nothing but just cleave the shit out of that pumpkin. Good on this one. All right, so tried and true Louisville Slugger from last year. Need to grind down the flat parts, but sometimes it's fun to have blunt force trauma. We have mini Franken pumpkin here, but let's just see what it does. My money's on this thing staying durable and awesome. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Smash. Ow. Okay, well, that embedded in there. Not as much damage as I would have thought.
Okay.
All right, so the first hit did pretty well. This didn't break at all. $3.99 at its best. We're gonna try it one more time and see if we can shatter this pumpkin. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Wow. So I got to give it to these pumpkins this year. They're using extra Miracle Grow because, wow, that didn't really punctured it. Did some puncture damage, some cracks. But, wow, yeah, that's still pretty damn good. All right, so this is that cheap katana I was telling you about. Approximately $35. I forgot where. You can hear that it rattles already. The Suba, this part right here, is not tight. At least the grip is nice and tight. Looks cool. My money is on the pumpkin. So far we are 1.5 for 4, so not too bad. We're gonna do a nice little vertical swipe. I'm gonna go right through this part there, then a nice tangential and hope for the best. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that cut right through it without too much of a problem. My accuracy actually was very impressive this time. Right through the middle. I don't know if you can see that. The blade, no warp or anything. No warp or anything, so not bad. After the $35 one did as well as it surprisingly did, we're gonna go to the really expensive one. This one's about $300. I've had it for about, sorry about that. I've had it for about, I'd say about 9 years, 10 years, and solid. Makes a nice little, can actually cut the ears very sharp. Let's hope for the best. Ready? I'm gonna try and quarter the pumpkin. 3, 2, and 1. Without even trying, we now have 4/4 of a pumpkin. It went into the ground about 8 inches up to the blade. You can see it right there. It had no problems. No problems right into it. The difference between $35 and a lot more. All right, we're gonna do the wonderful Fruit Ninja of Death with Baby Pumpkin. $10 of donate will get you a little pumpkin to throw at me, or if you just want to throw a pumpkin at me, that's fine too. Ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! No, they got me in the shin too. Nice little chop. Not completely in half, but a good. Now we're gonna do another one. It's gonna get progressively bigger. This is actually a anniversary gift to my wife because she loves me and can throw shit at me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, take that with a tangent. All right, so we're still going strong. I haven't been hit too aggressively yet. We got pumpkin number 3. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, ah, I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, we gotta throw that one again because I got its ass, and that was about it. Ended right on my thumb. All right.
Well, now it's a little easier to hold. It's
Let's
got
try that one again.
little chunk missing.
Let's try that one again. Go for it. I am the dome. In the dome. But I chopped it, but I got hit in the dome. In the dome. All right, after the wonderful last dome hit, we're gonna keep going for the next one. Now we use the cheap ass katana. Ready? Let's do a horizontal cut. Go for it. Ah, in the back. It's like getting hit with a softball. But I got it, which is cool because it looks like I did a vertical cut because it had gone like this, and I chopped through it sideways. Cool. Left that other pumpkin. Try and do a nice little vertical chop, and hopefully it doesn't hit me in the dome again. Ready? 3, 2, and go. Oh, perfectly executed. Ninja Jimbo. Thank you. Oh, perfectly executed. We're gonna try the spike part, or the pick part, through the side of this can. My money is on the can, quite honestly. In case anybody's like, oh, you're wasting good food, this expired 2016. So we've got a few more years out of it. All right, when you're ready. 3, 2, and 1. Oh!
Oh, is that all over your face?
Yeah.
Look up.
My face, my hat, in my mouth.
I can't even. Oh, your pants.
Yep. Surprisingly, this worked though. That puncture did. That went right
Hold
through
it
it.
up. It's all covered in soup.
Well, covered in the gooey McGooey-ness, and other than the standard rattle that comes with it normally, still pretty solid. Wow, that's damn impressive. That's gross. It's very gross, but that's impressive. What? Oh. Well, we figured out what it did to the can. There's the front part, and it went right through. So literally hit it, and it went all the way through. So Wow, that was impressive. It's still gross as hell all over my face. But now we're going to try and do a quick vertical stab through it and see what I could do. Thank you. Vertical, straight through it. 3, 2, and 1. And it's stuck in the pumpkin. Oh, it hit it. It hit it, broke it, and then deflected off of it. Not as cool as the side chop. But definitely some blunt force trauma. And stuck in the pumpkin. And 1. Again, for another Destrumpkin year number 5. Thank you for everybody who's donated pumpkins to throw at me or to be busted. Next year, we're going to have more weapons. Comment below if you guys want different weapons or specific weapons to be tried again. Other than that, I'll see you next year. Thank you. So gross.
Oh, it's like on your ear,
it's
in your hair.
Nasty.
Oh, yeah.
So gross.
Oh, in the beard.
Oh, it's all in there.
Yeah. Oh, on your eyebrow.
Yep. I've been gooified.
Oh, yeah. That's gross.